Following his arrest last summer, Ryan Edwards checked into a rehab facility for a stint of 90 days. The time away cost the former Teen Mom star significantly, considering he missed the birth of his second son. But it was for a worthwhile cause, right? If it meant the ex-MTV personality would get clean and sober and be there for his family for the rest of his life? If it had worked out that way, yes. Absolutely. But a source now tells Radar Online that Edwards relapsed almost as soon as he left the aforementioned facility, a claim that does jibe with what we heard in early December. That Edwards was spotted out and about, drinking heavily. He was good for about a week and then went back to hanging out with the same people that do drugs and go out in all the bars, an insider alleges to this website, adding, "He wasn't any better since he got out of rehab." Earlier this month, Edwards was arrested on charges of theft and heroin possession. It marked the third time he's been taken into custody due to drug use or ownership. According to the police report, Ryan skipped out on a bar tab of $36 after consuming 6 drinks, only to be tracked down by local authorities in Tennessee. He was placed behind bars and will now be stuck in county jail until April. Radar writes that Edwards fell right back into alcohol use once he was free from rehab last fall, explaining, "The sad thing about our town is that you can go to rehab, but those same people are still here doing the same stuff. It can be difficult to move on from your past when surrounded by reminders of it. This is so very true." Ryan's wife, Mackenzie, has shared multiple photos, above and below, for example, of Edwards and their new son, Jagger, on Instagram, trying to pretend as if everything went back to normal as soon as he returned home. But it's clear now this was a facade. Does this mean Mackenzie will leave Ryan at last? Is the marriage in jeopardy? Has she come to her senses? No, and no, sources say. She's going to get over it, this informant says. She doesn't care at this point. She's all in with him. That's pretty sad, huh? Mackenzie may think she's doing what's best for her child, but is forgiving Ryan every time he messes up really what's best for the family? It's clear he hasn't learned his lesson and clear he has a significant problem. There's a fine line between being there at all times for the one you love and enabling a drug addict, you know? Be careful walking it, Mac. As for how Macy Bookout feels about Ryan's latest run-in with the law, click below to find out.